Good morning, everyone. Oh, I didn't bring my camera down. How horrible of me. Boy, that was not smart, was it? Got to get it in the right spot here this morning so we can get ready on this awful Thursday. It is just a really, really nasty day. Not real cold, but horrible. One of those Houston days that you're like, ugh, really? Anyways, let's get ready this morning. Obviously, I'm wearing brown, chocolate brown today. And I've been really drawn to brown lately. I don't know what it is. Um, Not sure. Actually, I've bought a few pieces here lately where they have been brown, and I'm not sure why all of a sudden it's not a color that I have worn a whole lot previously, but for some reason it is just really catching my eye. You ever go through those times in your life where you look at colors and you think, "Oh, I really like that," and it's not anything that you would have potentially picked for yourself before? Anyways, let's get ready this morning. I am using a tinted moisturizer today. It is my Fenty tinted moisturizer. It is a product from Sephora. It is not one of the cheapest for sure on the marketplace. I just wanted to try it. I do use a lot of other Fenty products. They're sort of the high-end line that I look for sometimes when I'm looking for a really nice product. I have a beautiful blush and a highlighter from them, and of course this tinted moisturizer, which goes on beautifully. As you can see, it has beautiful coverage, very, very nice moisturizing for sure. So just wanted to try something different today in my, wow, this is almost completely dried out. That's not good. Another one in here? Maybe not. Okay, well, we'll have to go over here. Bear with me a second. It's interesting. So we will use this one. Is a brand new concealer. Sorry about that. Can't use my hand. My hand is extremely swollen today and not doing very well with it today. So sorry about this. I thought I had another one in my box, but I don't. So this is Joa's. I do love this concealer too. This is a Korean brand. It's called Joa. And it is a really nice concealer. It is eye serum concealer with peptides in it. The color that I use is the fairest color. It doesn't have a number or anything on here, I don't believe, but this is it. And it is a wonderful product. It has a little sponge at the top. I do love this product because it is extremely hydrating. Let's get it going here. There we go. It is extremely hydrating, and it lasts a really long time when you put it on. More down here in my areas where I have my scars. Put a little bit up here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. So this is a wonderful, wonderful concealer. If you're looking for one that is really moisturizing, this one definitely does the trick. It is Korean. It's really hard to find, though. I have had a hard time finding it at the local drugstores. So if you want to try it, I would give it a try on Amazon before I would go traipsing around looking at going to actual drugstores, because you probably won't find it. The last few times I have looked, it has not been in the stores. So I think you're going to have a much better chance to find it on Amazon than finding it in person. A little bit on my lids too. Okay, beautiful. That looks really nice today. Liking that combination of the thin moisturizer and then that concealer. That looks really nice. Okay, let's just make sure we're all blended here. Everything looks really nice. No lines that I can see. A little bit down on the neck. All right. Now let's jump into some contour. It's like contour. Is it something that you do every day? I'd be really curious to know how many of you guys use it every day. When I'm doing these videos, I use it every day, but when like I'm on the weekends and I'm just kind of running around doing my errands and stuff, I don't have a tendency to use it very often. Not sure why that is. I think it does a nice job. I'm not sure that, for me, I see huge difference, but I do use it. I will say the one place that I really do see significant help is right here in this V of my neck. It really does help slenderize this area down here. Give it a little bit younger, youthful appearance. So we got all that on. That looks really nice. Really nice. Under eyes look really good today. Thank goodness they've not been doing well the last few days. Let's get into our loose setting powder. This is Laura Mercier loose setting powder in the pink color. Now, I haven't talked about this in a couple of weeks or so, so I'll revisit what I do with this powder if you're new here. When this powder comes in, I try to find a similar size container to match the one that it arrives in. And I take half of what is in the container and I split it into my container. So I'm splitting the product in half. I then take each container and I fill it with powder. I use baby powder, and I fill up the little container with powder all the way up to the top, and I stir it up, and then I get much longer lifetime out of my product. My product has baby powder in it, which helps control moisture, which for me, I don't like any moisture in my complexion at all. It gives me this beautiful porcelain finish that I particularly like. And I love the way that it transforms this powder. It also sort of lightens the pink up a little bit. It's not so in your face pink. And that's what I do with the powder when it comes in. And I've been doing that for, a very long time. I learned that trick from a makeup artist when I very first started in the modeling industry years ago. The makeup artist that I was working with actually taught me that trick, and I've just always stuck with it. Okay, today, before we do anything, I do want to pick up a little bit of my setting powder. This is my powder that I get from Amazon. Perfect Pour Pink Pack. It's a finishing powder. And we're just going to use my big brush here. And we're just going to put a little bit down here. We're going to brighten up this under eye area before we put any eyeshadow on. The reason I'm doing this today, obviously I'm wearing browns, so those are the colors I'm going to be working with. And I just want to make sure that if I get any fallout, that I have some loose powder down there to brush it off. I am using the LA Colors Nude palette today. I love, 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 love this palette. It is a beautiful color story. Lots of yummy, just really yummy colors. I'm going to use the, obviously the brown tones in it. I'm going to start with the lightest sort of brown, and then we're going to build down to a darker brown for transition. And then we're going to use the darkest color, and we're going to use that to outline my eyes today. I'm going to clean my brushes really well because I had pink on them yesterday. I'll show you what I use here as soon as we get it all on here. So we'll start here. This very pretty sort of tanny color. And very get that up, pull it up. The same on this side. Just really blending upward onto that big bone. Same on this side, upward. Beautiful. Then we're going to go to the next darkest color. Actually, I'm going to mix a couple here. We're just going to come right in here, right on this outer corner right here, and just do a little bit of accent color. Not a lot. I don't want it real heavy, just enough to kind of see it. And we're just putting it right here on the outer edge, on the little triangular section of your eye right here. Don't need very much, just sort of enough to create a smoky effect. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Then we need a very small brush so we can pick up this really dark chocolate brown. I'm going to put that down under in the waterline, of course, following the natural shape of your eye to outline. For me, I get as close to the lashes as I can, because then I know that I'm following the right. I'm going to get the exact shape that I want, because I'm following my natural outline. And a little bit darker here. Mm. You're just blending really well. Beautiful. Now let's make sure that we don't have any of that brown down here. Beautiful. Okay, very nice. I've got all of that on, so let's go to blush now. This is my Milani Baked Dolce is the color. It's a baked blush. It has got multiple different sort of colors in it. I do love it because it is definitely a traditional pink mauve tone. And it does have its own sort of shimmer to it, its own sort of highlight. All right, let me. Beautiful. Okay. I do have to check something. Someone is blowing up my phone. I need to make sure I don't have an emergency here. So sorry. Just hang on a second if you don't mind, guys. I just got to make sure that there's no emergency. Um, uh, okay, everything is fine. I just needed to make sure that there was no emergencies. You know, when you get somebody blowing up your phone like that and you're like, they know I normally do this at this time. Why are they calling? So anyway, everything is fine. I can finish what I'm doing and get back to them. Okay, that is on. Beautiful. Now, of course, today with this brown, I'm going to be using my LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer. This is beautiful, beautiful dark coppery color that I just adore, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic with my brown eyes. You know, that's kind of contrary. You wouldn't think that, but there's just something in this particular shade that I love. I used to wear another one many years ago that sort of had a little bit of a coppery tinge to it, but of course they stopped making that, which just infuriates you, doesn't it? You know, you get something you really love and then they turn around and they stop making it. And so then you got to start all over again. I'm just deepening that transitional color just a tad bit on a little bit darker there. Okay, let's talk about colors today. This is what I use. The first one I use is this one up here, this very neutral tan color. These two are what I put in the transitional area. This one is what I used to do the outline. And then I used a little of this to darken this outer corner right here, just to get that kind of smoky look that I like, which extends your eye out this way. It makes your eye look wider this way. By taking your color up onto this bone, you're actually making your eye taller. When you go out this way, you're making your eye wider out this way. So think about that, especially when you're, you know, kind of looking at what colors and what technique works the best for you. Because my eyes are so dark, I try to always make them look wider and taller so my eyes don't sink backward, they fall forward when I'm applying. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick gloss on this morning because my lips are very, very dry. This is a wonderful lip gloss. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the only thing I've ever purchased from her, and I must say I really do love it. This one is called Deep Taupe. And we're just going to put a little bit on the top of that lipstick. Okay, let's get out my curler here and let's get some eyelashes going. Curl that really good. Curl that really good. And we're going to start like I did yesterday with the brown, because I'm obviously wearing brown, the brown e.l.f. mascara. I gotta tell you, have forgotten how beautiful this mascara is. I love my L'Oreal Panorama, but I really had forgotten how beautiful this particular mascara is by e.l.f. It's a great price, got a great wand. Formula is really nice. The wand really does a great job of combing and coating. And definitely my second choice. It's going to be about $6 cheaper than my L'Oreal product. One of the things that I am so hoping for in this new administration is that we see a change in all of the pricing that we deal with every day, but makeup, I hope, comes down. It has just gotten so out of control. So I really hope we start to see a shift. Doing one coat of this brown, starting down at the bottom and really making sure that I'm grabbing that bottom of the lash to lock in that curl. Arm is killing me. So hard to go that way, Lord. Okay, let's go second coat here. Getting it all over me. L'Oreal Panorama in black. Let's start down here and work on the bottom first. Let that dry up on the top lashes. Just enough to do all right. Now let's go to the top. Okay. All right, got that on. Looks really nice. That is really pretty today. Really loving the brown, really rich, classic. Let's see how we did. Oh, yes. So pretty. Let's just brush these a little bit just to get a little softness up in those. All right. That's it for me on this Thursday. Hope you have a wonderful day planned wherever you are. Hope it is as successful as you can make it. Um, Always check your surroundings. Please, please always check your surroundings. You never know. There's just a lot of evil in the world, and you want to make sure you're always being prepared, not taking anything or anybody or any place for granted. There are a lot of evil people, as we know, in our country right now, and we just need to be very, very careful about where we're going. Let your loved ones know where you're going to. Even if it's just a text message, let them know that you get there, let them know you're on your way home. You just never know, and you got to be safe. You got to be careful, and you just don't take anything for granted. Many blessings to you on this Thursday. Thank you for joining me this morning, where we did just a real classic brown eye. Um, you can wear brown even with brown eyes. So that's a fallacy that is totally incorrect. Just have to be careful with the application, the technique, and the amount of brown that you're using so your eyes still continue to be forward and not sunken backward. So everything will be linked in the description below. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Please, if you would like, share, and do all that good stuff, it really does help me. And I want to hear from you. I love to hear from you. So please give me some feedback. Let me know, is there something you would like me to demonstrate? A color, a product, a technique? That's what this is all about, is helping you. We all love makeup, so let's learn all of these great techniques together so you can look your best and get out there and just knock them dead. You are your best and most important supporter. Never forget that. And remember, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can do anything you want. Faith, love, hard work, and dedication, anything is possible. And shoot for the moon. Set your sights as high as you possibly can. Life is too short not to do the things that we want to do and go to the places that we want to go. And just remember to always tell those in your life that you love how important they are. And I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Have a great Thursday. God bless, and we'll see you then.